I'm not sure. I think sometimes it's better to lose finals by a big margin, isn't it? I think the closer to the margin, the more what ifs you have and things you think about that you could have done differently. But I don't think our guys can do anything but be very proud of their performance. You know, Riddy's innings summed up in a lot of ways our tournament. He's probably a guy who's unheralded a little bit, probably underrated in a lot of circles, but for us he's just been solid as a rock. He's done different jobs in different times. He's been a wonderful person on and off the field, so to see him perform well was fantastic. The 2 games prior to this or 3 games prior to this against Calcutta, I think we've made 130, 140 and 130, and we've struggled a lot against their spin. So our best player of spin's Glenn Maxwell, or probably Saywag and Maxwell. So we're just trying to spread them out a little bit, force Calcutta to do something a little different. On the flip side of that, if you'd said that we were going to make 200 and Saywag, Miller and Maxwell were not going to get any runs, I would have been very surprised. So I was really proud of the way Mannon and Riddy batted. I thought that was just a wonderful, wonderful partnership. They summed it up, they took their time early and then they exploded and got us to you know, a really good total. Yusuf Pathan was out of touch before he hit 70 off 20. I don't understand form in T20. You don't lose the ability to hit. Glenn Maxwell still had that ability. No, I think the side that we had propelled us to 12 wins and 4 losses. That structure that we'd had, it was a wonderful structure. You can look at different periods however you like, but the fact of the matter is we ended up with 200, and 200 you would take on any ground in any T20 game. I think what you need to do is look at how well Calcutta have bowled right throughout the tournament. I would imagine that would be the highest score anyone scored against them, quite comfortably. Yeah, we certainly could have. Yeah, I mean that's hindsight, and that's the gift you have. But I think if you look at the way I've played the tournament, I've certainly scored most of my runs against the quick bowlers. And if you look at the way Calcutta have structured their innings, they've certainly used most of their quicks at the top of the innings. One thing's hard. He's such an impressive package right from the first day. The knowledge of his own game and the awareness of his own game that he has for a 20-year-old is phenomenal. The calmness that he has, the poise that he has in big games. I think I said the other night that we used him, you know, his first couple of games we would try and look after him and use him at times we thought were most beneficial to him, but by the end of the tournament he was bowling our key overs. He was our real go-to bowler, wonderful fielder. I think he's going to have a long and very successful career.